Canada Day long weekend and I'm out camping out at Blue Rock. Give you a quick view around. It's been a pretty nice day so far. There is a little bit of rain coming down, but it's not too bad. I'll roll in some pictures of some of the stuff I brought with me today, and hopefully I'll get a review or two done and get it all up on YouTube for you guys to check it out. See you guys soon. Well, welcome to my campsite. I'm in my bug screen tent right now, sitting at my picnic table with my nice red and white plaid tablecloth, which I'm sure you'll see in some of the pictures that I roll in. You can see behind me I have my MSR Hubba Hubba, which I did a review for a little while ago. I'll put an annotation on this video so that you can go check that out if you want to. I'll just give you a quick tour around and show you what I brought with me for this camping trip. So I figured the best way to show you around the campsite would be to start right in the middle here, start at the campfire. So I'm just sitting in my lawn chair, hanging out. You can see the tent behind me, that's my bug screen tent. I'll roll in the name and brand and all that stuff if you guys want, but it's not really that important. I think I just bought it at Walmart, the cheapest one I could find. It's worked pretty good so far. There is a couple holes in the roof, but you can't have everything when you only pay a little bit of money for it. You get what you pay for. So if I turn around this way, you can see that I have a hammock set up. Again, this is kind of just the cheapest hammock that I could find. It's basically just a two-person hammock. It holds me and my girlfriend pretty easily. She's not here yet. She will be later this afternoon. Just got a Mech Guides tarp over top of there, and just tied it down with some cord that I bought at Mech as well. I've got a bug screen on my hammock, which is really important right now. There's a lot of mosquitoes out here, and they're getting very annoying. Alright, take you around to this side here, show you the Mech MSR Hubba Hubba tent. Showed you this before. It's got the gear shed and the tent itself, and I'll take you inside and show you what I have inside there as well. So, inside my tent, you can see I've got my car keys there. I've got my raincoat hanging up. It rained quite a bit last night for a little while at least, so my raincoat was a little bit wet and hung it up in the gear shed. It's one thing I didn't actually notice when I was doing the review is there is a little hook inside here so that you can hang up your stuff. I just have another Mech Guides tent, I believe it is, or Guides tarp, I believe it is, just to put down on the ground so that I can kind of sit down there and look outside if it's raining. I've also got just a little piece of a seating pad. I just cut it down so that it would be the perfect size to fit into the containers that I bring camping. So, inside the tent, I've got two sleeping bags set up because my girlfriend's coming out. Just got my normal pillow, and I actually made these sheets for this Thermarest. Saved myself pretty close to $120 just by making them myself. They're really easy to do. You just have to sew down the two sides, and then I just tuck in the flap at the end. Works great. Still fits in the holders for the Thermarest mats, and I definitely can't complain. They're really comfortable. I just bought the cheapest sheet type material that I could possibly find, and it worked great. These sleeping bags are actually really good. They're Mountain Equipment Co-op. They're rated down to 0 degrees. I don't usually sleep with them zipped up, so it saves me quite a bit of hassle and keeps me a lot cooler when I need to be. I can just stick a leg out if it gets too hot. It is pretty hot out. I think it only got down to about 11 degrees Celsius last night, which is fairly warm. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit colder, but you can't always get what you want, I guess. I just thought I'd show you my wood setup here too. Spent quite a bit of time yesterday shaving some wood and kind of whittling down some other pieces. That's how I made this spoon that I'll roll in the picture now. It's the first time I've ever made a spoon. I hollowed it just with hot coals. Hopefully when I get home I can kind of finish it off and sand it up and maybe put a finish on it, and then I can roll in some other pictures after that. I just bought the wood from the campground. Not exactly my favorite thing to do. 20 bucks for 3 bundles of wood is kind of ridiculous, but I can't go out and cut down my own trees, so. And in the corner there you can see that there's some wood shavings. That's what I use to start the fires instead of paper. and this week I've actually limited myself just to the flint and steel. I can roll that in now. I think it's a ProTech flint and steel. I had a little bit of trouble getting it started yesterday. It's the first time I've ever actually started one with the flint and steel, so I was kind of messing around with it, but I did get it to work, and hopefully I can get it to work again today. I've also got my axe up here. This axe has taken more than its fair share of abuse. Most of the part here has been taken out. Not really by me, it's more by people that I go camping with who don't really know how to use an axe, so I have been looking into getting something a little bit more high quality, something that's a little bit sharper, a little bit easier to sharpen. This one's not too bad. I don't really have an axe sharpening stone, so I've just been using the one for my knife. Works fairly well, but not overly great. I think I just got this one at Zellers or Canadian Tire, so it's definitely not a high quality one, but it works for what I need it to work for. Well, thanks for joining me on my little camping adventure. I'm going to hang out here in the hammock for a little while, and hopefully my girlfriend will get here soon so that we can start cooking some dinner and get ready to enjoy the weekend. Hope you guys had a good Canada Day long weekend, and I'll see you next time.